Hi there, it's Kevin again. This is the second video in the series of how we got started in our property business. Now, unfortunately today, to dispel the myth, the sun doesn't always shine in Devon. So today it's raining, so I've had to come indoors to do this one. So apologies, no beautiful views today on the video. So to take you back, I was at a position in my life where I was delivering shopping for Sainsbury's, and I was working for a really good friend of mine in his IT company, and I was thinking that maybe that's kind of as good as life was going to get, and it was okay. But I had the great fortune to come across a networking group, BNI, which is the biggest networking group in the world, and was having great success at the Bracknell group when it was actually at the Christmas party, and we got talking to the solicitor that was telling us that he was thinking about expanding out and getting into property, and he'd discovered some ways that you could get into property without needing loads of money. And this had always been a big barrier for Sally and I, because we thought, like so many people, if you're going to be involved in property investing, you need loads and loads of money. Well, that is definitely not true. So we then came away from the Christmas party and thought, well, we better have a bit of an explore and have a look and see what we can find out. So I went and looked at a large number of property training companies because we realised that we needed to get some knowledge. And to be frank, a lot of them just really didn't gel with me at all. It really felt like there was a lot of people out there that just wanted to empty my pockets of money. They just wanted to know how much pension I'd got. Um, they wanted to sell me houses, which I couldn't work out how they were going to make any money from. So it was all getting a little bit frustrated when I decided that, well, perhaps there's another track, and what I'll do, I'll go to Amazon and see what books are available. So this is where I discovered the first real gem in my property journey. It's called Property Magic, and it's by a gentleman called Simon Zucchi. Now, I bought this off Amazon. I'll tell you a little bit later how you can get a copy for free. So I read that book, and in there it was saying about going to networking meetings. So I found what was the largest networking meeting I've ever been to, and I've since been back, and it's great. But at the time, to be in a room of over 200 people that are property experts when you know nothing was really quite frightening. So I ended up, as I quite often did in those days, in the corner, and there was a stand in the corner where they were selling a magazine. Another great magazine that really started off our journey. It's called Your Property Network, and again, you can subscribe to this magazine, but I can show you how you can get that for free as well a little bit later on. But these really fantastic people at this magazine put me in contact with another networking meeting and another organisation called the Property Investors Network, PIN. So as many of you know, we then went along to the very first meeting of ours at Basingstoke, and as luck would have it, we found Simon Zucchi was actually talking there, which was amazing, because the thing that really gelled with us was Simon's deep passion in helping people, his really deep passion in being ethical and showing you how to invest in property in a very ethical way, and it just kind of gelled. So we signed up for the 1 day property investors quick start course, which at the time I was not very keen, I'll be quite honest, to go to, because I thought what would happen, we'd just be sold all day long about their other courses, and it would be just upsell, upsell, upsell. And I was very surprised, and pleasantly surprised, that it wasn't like that at all. It was very much about the quality of the knowledge and the education. And yeah, we were made aware of some of the other courses, which yeah, we went along and decided we did need to invest a little bit more in our education, and ended up doing the 12-month course, because what we found from that is, to be really successful in property, you need three things. you need knowledge, you need the right mindset, and you need support. So the knowledge you can get from reading books, going to property education companies, and there's many out there, and I think it's important that you choose one that resonates with you. I say PIN definitely did for all the reasons I've just explained, particularly around the ethics side of it, and the fact that PIN don't actually sell property. They teach you how to sell property, how to buy property. They don't sell it. So there was a real good fit there for us. So knowledge, buy some books, get some knowledge, go to some training courses. The support. Property can be a very lonely business. You'll find lots and lots of people that tell you that it's risky, it's not the right thing to do, you really don't want to be doing that, and that can be very soul destroying. So what you need is to plug yourself into an environment that's going to support you, that understands what you're doing, that's going to help you along your journey. And for us, that is PIN, that's the Property Investors Network. So go along to one of their meetings, look at the website, www.pinmeeting.co.uk. You'll find a meeting near you, there's 50 of them, and please go as my guest. So when you book onto the site, use the voucher code COPE, that's C-O-P-E, and you can go to your first meeting for free. Once you get to that meeting, you'll find a really lot of supportive people that will help you along your journey if that's what you want. You'll be able to subscribe to this magazine for free, for the first month for free, and you can cancel it after that if you don't like it. But when you do that, you get this as well. So just by going along to a PIN meeting for free, you get a YPN magazine, which once you've read, you'll definitely subscribe to it, and you'll get Property Magic for free, which you keep even if you cancel your subscription after that first month. What more do you need to get started? So that's the support side of it. The mindset side of it, that's where we found that the mastermind program really helped us. But obviously, again, there's lots of books out there that you can read to help you with that. I mean, Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I can't show you a copy of that because I've actually lent it out to a friend of mine to read at the moment. But that was a real shift for us in the thinking of our financial education. But again, the mindset, the great thing there is where, certainly on the mastermind program, or you can do it independently, get yourself a coach. So get a call in sort of once every couple of weeks, because as things get tough, things are not quite working right, that coach will help you just to drill down, understand what the problems are, pick you up and move you forward. And I say on the mastermind program, I had an absolutely fantastic coach that helped me through that whole program. So if that's what you're looking to do, obviously I don't want to carry on too long on this video because you will no doubt get bored, but if you're interested at all in knowing more about what we did in our property journey and how we got started, because it wasn't easy for us, but with those three things, the knowledge, the mindset and the support, it became a whole lot easier than what it could have done, and without a shadow of a doubt, that's why we are where we are today. So if you want any more information, please get in contact through Facebook, or send me an email at kevin@korupropertysolutions.co.uk. That's KORU, and I'd love to help you in any way that I can. Talk to you soon.